reaction to a tragic day in U.S. history, and a new segment for our show and more. We are Richmond, and we are... My name is Billy Cox. Just over 2 weeks ago, protesters stormed our capital. It was the first violence at our capital since the British invaded in 1812. Many thought it was an attempt to overthrow our government, but what did you think?
For the first time in 200 years, something new has been happening in Washington, D.C., and we find out what you guys think about it.
Okay, so when I think about Washington, the Capitol situation, well, I don't think it was a terrorist attack. That's just my opinion. And yeah, there shouldn't have been damage. Especially, I think there was like a broken window. There was about 5 people that died. It's incredibly tragic. And if you're gonna protest, at least do it peacefully. Don't go destroying federal property. But I think the meaning behind the Capitol, protest, I thought that was a good message because they were protesting the electoral count. That's what they were doing.
Sadly, I think the situation was predictable based on the social media comments by the president and others, and I hope that as the new administration takes over, we'll regain a sense of normalcy, not only in the White House, but in the country.
Think about what's going on in Washington right now. I honestly think it's ridiculous because, they stormed the they stormed the Capitol, and only a few people got hurt. I'm just wondering, what if they were BLM protesters? Would they have been hit with rubber bullets, tear gas, et cetera, et cetera? I really just think it's getting out of hand at this point, and nobody's really doing anything about it. I feel like none of this should really be going on. The country's supposed to be free. We're supposed to have equal rights, and I feel like we're not getting any of that as of right now. That's all I got.
What's going on in Washington, D.C. right now is just crazy, and some people just need to act more like adults than they actually are.
I'm Jason Hunt.
Now for a couple quick reminders. First, seniors, make sure to see your counselor about the IU East Counselor Scholarships. Deadline is in February, so don't wait. The scholarships are renewable for all 4 years and range $7,000 over 4 years and $30,000 over 4 years. See your counselor for more information. Now it's time for our new lifestyle news segment with Kellen Mahler.
Thanks. We have a lot of interesting things going on around the world this week, like rappers being pardoned, celebrities making big donations, and we start off with a look at the huge lottery jackpot. Nobody has won the Mega Millions lottery jackpot since early last fall. It's now at a staggering $970 million. With people still scrambling to buy tickets before tonight's drawing, it could reach $1 billion more. We thought it would be interesting to see what people would do if they won that $1 billion.
With $1 billion, I'll probably get random cars, a huge boat, and probably a huge, those wavy men, you know what I'm talking about? Not car dealerships.
I'd buy an island.
If I had $1 million, I would probably just buy a bunch of property for me and my family and friends to live on.
I'll buy my whole family houses and nice cars. That's what I'd do with $1 billion.
I'd buy a bunch of lottery tickets.
Students aren't old enough to play the lottery because you have to be 18 to purchase a ticket. Many of your parents might, so good luck and don't forget to share. One person who knows a lot about what to do with their money is NBA player Kyrie Irving. Recently, the Brooklyn Nets superstar gave up a lot of his money to buy a house for George Floyd's family. And he wasn't the only celebrity helping the Floyds, with Lil Wayne's manager buying them a new Mercedes-Benz, Barbra Streisand buying them a stock in Disney, and Kanye West has started a college fund for not only Floyd's children, but the families of Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery as well. It's nice, with so much violence going on, that the people around us are still reaching out to help others. Wrap up today with the word that as President Donald Trump was leaving office, he issued over 100 pardons and commutations, including 2 popular rappers, Lil Wayne and Kodak Black, were among the recipients. Lil Wayne received a full pardon for his conviction of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and Kodak Black also received a commutation for the same sentence on a weapons charge. He had been in federal prison serving a 4-year sentence, but now will not have to finish those 4 years. Among the celebrities' names left off the list of pardons was popular Netflix star Joe Exotic. Many hoped that Trump would also include him, but that did not happen in the end. That's a look at Lifestyles News. I'm Kellen Muller. Now back to you, Billy.
Thanks, Kellen. Now let's get the latest on RHS Sports with Ryan Miller.
Thanks, Billy. We start things off with our outstanding Red Devil gymnast who took down a tough Connersville team 106-93. Junior Lizzie Ruger won the overall and took first in every individual event. Kinsey Bussell took second overall and Ella Rader finished third. The girls compete tomorrow in a 4-way meet at Newcastle. Good luck to them. RHS Wrestling competed last Saturday in the NCC East tournament. RHS had a few wrestlers make the podium. Jake Necessary took first at 126 and Micah Belcher was first at 152, earning runner-up honors was Sakai Rogers at 138 and Jack Galley at 160. Tim Long brought home a third-place finish at 285. Congratulations to all of them as they prepare for sectional next weekend.
We haven't wrestled too many teams in our sectional, but when we get there, I think it's 2 weeks away. We'll go out there and give it our all. We don't have as many guys in the room this year, but I think everybody's wrestling their heart out. We're wrestling really well, and with a small team, we're normally winning the duels.
We're really looking forward to sectionals. We got a few guys here that are definitely going to be sectional champions. And as a team, we're looking to get everyone through to regionals, and that's kind of what we work for every year, not just these this year where it's week by week basis with the COVID situation. But thus far we've been really fortunate as far as the COVID goes, and we've been following all our protocols and having been fairly successful combating that in the team. So far, it's been pretty good. We're winning a lot more matches than we're losing, which is always a positive. The team numbers are down a little bit this year as compared to previous years, but overall, I'm pretty happy with the guys' dedication and their effort, and basically, everyone's progressing fairly well.
Good luck next weekend, and good luck this weekend as the wrestlers head to Fort Wayne for a quad meet. Now let's check in with the RHS Athletic Director, Warren Cook.
Hello, Richmond Red Devils. Mr. Cook coming to you from my office. I feel like it's been quite some time since we have been able to have this update. We have had a little bit of time off with our teams out of our control, but there are a few winter sports that have kept right on going. Swimming and diving has been moving right along, doing a great job. And wrestling's been moving right along, getting their season going. Gymnastics started up, scoring a 106 earlier this week, which is a great gymnastics score. But let's talk a little bit about what's going on this weekend. This weekend, we have our gymnastics team headed to Newcastle for a meet, and we have our wrestling team headed to Western for a quad duel up there, just kind of wrapping up their season before sectional begins for them. Boys basketball is back in action. We've got our full practices in this week, and so boys basketball will be playing Pendleton Heights right here at the Tiernan Center at 6 o'clock JV, 7:30 varsity on Saturday night. Girls basketball has had quite the layover lately, and they have a big week ahead of them, but they open back up again tomorrow. Against Lafayette Jeff. They play at 11:30 tomorrow morning, or 11 o'clock, and then 12:30 tomorrow. And then they've got a big week ahead of them. They've got a conference game on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and then sectionals begin the following Tuesday. So that's a huge week for our girls team, and we wish them a lot of luck along with all of our other winter sports. We're back in action. It feels good to have the basketballs back. going again, and all of our winter sports in full swing. So hopefully we'll have a little update for you again next week. So everybody be safe, and always remember, mask up and make sure we're socially distancing. You guys have a great week.
Before we go, we have some conditioning information for a couple of RHS sports. Anyone wanting to play football in the fall who is not currently playing a sport, workouts are Monday through Thursday from 3:15 to 4:30. And anyone interested in running track this spring, workouts are underway. Conditioning is Monday through Thursday from 4 to 5:30 and Fridays from 3:15 to 4. That's your sports. I'm Ryan Miller.
And as we leave you today, here's a special cheer for all our athletes competing this weekend from our RHS cheerleaders. For On the Air, I'm Billy Cox. Have a great weekend.